should come with pizza sauce. You can shove your overkill right up your butt. Telling me how things are not gonna work and how things don't work and how it didn't work. Golf clap. Oh! Well, greetings and hello there, everybody. It's me, beloved Star Wars Dad Nooch. Good. It's good to see everybody today. I hope you're all having a great day. That's it. See you later. Have a nice one. Anyway, yes. I'm getting the short. I was gonna do this biology. Eine Momente, bit. Eine. Okay. We're going. I got this. All right. All set up. All set up. Make things happen on Nooch today. Here we go. Let me get a link to that real live stream. I gotta start. I gotta. That. There we have it. All right. Was my mic really low? Is my mic on? Can you hear me? I had to like a gate. Like, yeah, that's not good. That's like in and out. This is better, right? There's better, but weird things going on. I will tell you this, everybody. It's good to see you out there. Alley Gal has made the stream. Any other of our Masters members, anybody else? It's good to see everybody today on the stream. All of our High Council members, Alley Gal, Masters members. I think Durzoblin. Aren't you a Masters member? I can't remember. Vaderade, possibly. I wish YouTube showed me at your membership level. It's good to see all you guys out there on Twitch. Nobody's watching on Twitch. Twitch has abandoned me today. That's sad. That's sad. Anyway, here we go. Yeah, I just weird things. Like, this is weird, right? Like, there weird sound coming after it. I don't feel like that's... yeah, that's bad. This is better. There we go. They're better. Day 264 of asking Coca-Cola to sponsor the channel. Goostique Jelly Watch. Okay. For Croco Doco, or Croco Doco, whatever your name is, I will make a video. Frederick Egan, another High Council member. We salute you, all of our members, our valued members, along with our viewers, our valued viewers. Good to see you, Frederick Egan. Anyway, for Croco Doco, anybody else that's looking for like a roster review, a free roster review, I am going to make an updated video here briefly. Either tomorrow or Sunday, I'll have something out. Just keep an eye on the channel about how free roster reviews and roster reviews in general, oh, I gotta reload the count, are going to be working on the stream here in the near future. I know exactly what we're gonna be doing. Hey, Durf, over on Twitch, thank you, sir. You know, we've got, we did all those free views. We did 1,200 free views. Okay, this one's not working. Why isn't this working? What? It's the lie. It's the. Why does it do that? Hi there, Vert. Hello there, Vertical Stream. Whoa, that's loud. Whoa, that's loud, Vertical Stream. That better? Here we go. So there is something about something, I don't know. Sorry to the Vertical Stream folks out there. I'm glad you're here today just to watch. That was what I was trying to figure out. Yeah, we got it. We're good, Jason. Thank you. So we got everything up and running now, vertical wise, regular wise, etc. So I will be publishing a video this weekend about how roster reviews are going to work on the channel going forward. You know that we've been doing roster reviews for over 4 years now. There have been many inflection points during these roster reviews where we had to kind of step back, reassess how roster reviews worked, redo the structure of roster reviews. And I wanted to take a little bit of time after the 1,200 free views that we did earlier this year and really get a solid assessment of where we were as a channel and how to do these free views going forward. I've got a grip on that now. I know exactly what we're going to be doing, probably for the next year or so at least. And I'll be putting a video out this week on how that's going to work. So pay attention to the channel this weekend. And I'll get that out there for an updated look at how roster reviews work on this channel, free, paid, otherwise, etc. Okay, so that'll be out soon. You will have opportunities for free roster reviews in the near future, in the far future, etc. And Pepsi sucks. Although if they paid me a bunch of money, I would drink Pepsi every freaking stream. I would probably not like it. I could be bought. I can unashamedly be bought. Day 1, asking the man on the floor to stop screaming. I don't know what's going on in your house. Perhaps this is a meme or a GIF I'm not aware of. That's concerning. All right, Shorts feed. Now we got you. Now keep talking. Don't keep saying say the positive stuff. Why do I have a keyframe frequency of 4 seconds or less? That doesn't make any sense. I haven't changed that. I haven't changed anything. All right, here's what I'm gonna do. I've got some mod work to do. I have a lot of mod material saved up, and I'm gonna use that very soon. We're gonna use it on the stream today. I'm gonna get my mods from my Inquisitors really going. I'm gonna get some mods for Inquisitors going. We're gonna do some roster reviews, so whoever pipes in for a roster review, members or otherwise, we will get those done. I do not have a trivia for today. I apologize. Mrs. Nooch is out of town, so I could not employ her to put together a trivia quiz for us today, and I apologize for that, but she's got things going on. Our great nephews are in town. Great nephew, great niece, great nephew and niece. I guess you can't really yeah, nephew and niece. I think they're only gender, aren't they? Durbo Blintz.
The Croco Dodo's review.
Croco Dodo, there you go. That's how we do it here. That is how we do this channel. I'm gonna cry. I'm gonna cry. I'm feeling, maybe I'm weepy today. Maybe that's what's going on. Maybe I'm weepy today. We get so many members that either pay to have someone else's review done or donate their monthly membership review on this channel. It happens all of the time. And there's a huge example from Durzo Blint, donating for Croco Dodo to get a review. Croco Dodo, give me your ally code, and we will do your review today. A huge, big shout out to Durzo Blint. I can't do it. I can't get it right. I want to say Durzo Blintz. It's Durzo Blintz, but what a big W. You can never quite get your mods right for Inquisitors. I don't know. I still got to work on mine. So what's up, Rares? What's up? Have you tried orange cream Coke? No, that's not me. I don't like flavors. I don't like flavors in my Coke. Let's do some mods here. All right, I got an offense set on Reva, which is where I want to be. That's not the worst mod I've ever seen, although it's probably not ideal. 18. There you go. Took us a minute. This has health at 12. I kind of want offense there, don't I? Yeah, we got some work to do here. And I don't want to calibrate for 75. All right, we got some work to do here. Let's pull up some mods. But I don't really want this, right? I want this on somebody else. I don't have a lot of great offense. Let's roll some of these bad boys down here. Ew. Let's try that. There we go. Gimme, gimme. No. Not much worse than that. That's pretty good. Maybe I reworked these a little bit. I would say that's more than pretty good. That's really good. Okay, there we go. We just hammered that. We just destroyed that one. Okay, let's make this a speed mod here. Yeah. We're gonna slice this bad boy. There's a couple offense. I want to hit those offenses. Oh dear, do I offend? That's nice. Okay, let's just hit it. Okay, there's that. Crit damage, that's the mod I want. Now I want like a offense mod down here. What do I got? Well, that's already better. Let's see what else I got to make sure. That's not better. Check this out here. No. No. Okay, we're rolling with this one. Gotta be careful. 363, I can do that. I want to get that down to 350. There you go, 21 speed. For the Philistines out there, I'm gonna calibrate this here. I guess we'll go with the potency. I don't need potency on her, right? She's only landing the All right, Croco Doco, we're gonna get you when I get done with working on my mods here. Huge gift from Durzo Blintz. Huge roster review gift from Durzo Blintz over there. No. Come on. Speed? That's not helpful. Okay. Fine. I want to take one more shot at this. I don't usually calibrate to the 40, but that's why I do. I don't normally calibrate to the 40, but when I do, I calibrate to the 40. Nooch too good, ladies and gentlemen. We have really increased her speed here. Let's take a look at this bad boy. See, I don't have much speed on these. Let's check this one out, okay? I think we're rolling here. Ah. It's the same speed right now. This isn't going well. There we go. That's what I wanted. Now that mod's worth it. Now, I don't usually calibrate to the 40, but when I do... Can I do it twice? No. Yeah, I tried. Alright, let's keep that. Let's go ahead and... Let's slice it one more time. Didn't hit it. Okay. What about here? What am I at? 23 speed. I'm 5 rolls, 5 rolls, 5 rolls, 4 rolls. Alright, there we go. We have greatly enhanced her speed, 271 up to 314. I've increased her health, I've lost a lot of health actually. Well, I had some health mods on her, that's fine. Potency's up, who cares? Tenacity. Damage went up 1,000. Over 1,000 on damage. Alright, we're keeping that. Alright, that is my Reva mod set right now. Alright, now. What do we want on Grand Inquisitor? Hold on. What mods do we want here? Health and offense. That's what, how many people do? 37%. 16% do speed. We want to do the offense. Okay. Kind of running low on offense mods though. Primary stat, speed, or offense. This is too big. This is way too big. Okay. The chat not coming through a minute ago? I didn't have the chat box open. Nobody said anything. Protection there. Crit damage. Offense there. I don't feel like I've got the set for this, but let's take a look. That's fine. That's not great. I don't know if I'm ready for this. That could be nice. Let's see. That's all right. There we go. Thank you very much. That worked out. This is how we do it. This is how we do it. My throat was not ready for that. That's what she said. Oh. Okay, that was pretty awesome. Okay, what do we got down here? I might want to keep that actually. Let's see what we got for offense though. Yeah, let's try this out here. No. That's okay. Don't worry about it, Mr. Sanctus. Nobody's slicing ever goes like my slicing. It just doesn't. You just can't. You cannot do it. You cannot slice mods the way that I slice mods. It's impossible. I think I'm gonna keep this protection on him. Let's see what else we got. Let's just let's go with. Would he want a potency set there? Offense, protection, health. Yeah, not really. Okay, let's see. I'm gonna probably sit there with protection because that's just a better mod, and I'm not gonna get a better chance here. So I'm gonna go ahead and enhance this. We'll try and get some speed out of this. Offense is preferable, but I'm just not gonna get there with what the mods I got right now. Like I said, nobody rolls mods the way that I roll mods. You cannot control me. You can only hope to contain me. I mean, how many mod roll shorts do I have now? And there's another one. Those last two mods, I just crushed it. I just crushed those last two mods. Like, I rolled this from scratch, and yeah, nobody does this. You can't do it. You can't do it. I'm sorry. I love you guys, but you just can't get this stuff done. All right, we can go with health here. I can try one on that. No. That doesn't look very exciting. No, I'm selling that. I mean, I could do an offense one here. Okay. Yeah. I know you guys hate me right now. I know you guys hate me. Guys sitting on their couch, just pounding the couch. Throwing the remote across the room right now while I roll mods. Oh my gosh. Guys, that's hilarious, dude. I don't even know what to say. It's so freaking funny. It's so funny. If you guys are looking to roll some mods, start a YouTube channel, start keeping track of your expenses, deduct the expenses. It just doesn't get much better than this. I'm gonna leave that right where it is. All right, let's take a look. That's not a very good mod. Why do I have that? I do want an offense one here. Okay, let's take a shot at this. Ooh, I can't go any more 6 dots. I can't put any more 6 dot mods out. I don't even feel comfortable talking about it. I feel bad. I feel like I've hurt you. I feel like I'm hurting people right now, and I don't mean to. I don't mean to hurt anyone. I'm not gonna roll that. I'm just trying to be a helpful guy. I'm just trying to be a helpful guy. Okay, this can be a health mod. What do I got? I can't slice it now, but I know you guys hate me. I'm really sorry. I would like to apologize for all the mod rolling I just did on Grand. I literally thought I could not accomplish anything greater on Grand Inquisitor, and I just blew it out of the water. I just blew it out of the water. I'd like to apologize to everyone. These are all Omicrons, right? I'm not adding his leader Zeta. I will say that it would help my scythe tremendously if I invested in all this. Maybe that's why my scythe sucks, because I'm not invested in all this, but I'm not gonna do that. Well, that's probably enough mod work today. I still gotta do 7 Sister. Let's see what we got out here. I know she wants speed, right? Speed and what? Mods. Speed and health. We got speed, protection, tenacity or protection. I'm just telling you guys need to stream. If you're gonna roll mods, do it. Just get out there and stream. Okay. I can't 6 dot any of these. Let's see what we got. Let's see if we got any sitting out there that I could use. No, 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 no. Maybe? No. No, no. I could do that one. 14, that's okay. Let's see if we can roll here. This is usually how I do it right here. Sell. Sell. A lot of crap. I think I'm done. I think I've used it all up. I feel like I can put that on her. I think this team's... She doesn't really have a lot of purposes on my roster right now. So I'm gonna do this. I'm moving this here. No, no, no. I don't have a... There we go. There's another Bastila one. Not great. No, I don't like that. I don't know. Okay. Okay. Alright, we're doing okay on these mods. Certainly not doing bad. I shouldn't complain. I don't have any... Okay, what? No, no. Maybe. I don't think I need range trooper going that fast, do I? Okay. Let's get rid of the protection here. Let's get some protection secondaries. Alright, what do I got? No, 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 no. No, no. Maybe Geo. I could live with something different on Geobird Alpha. That's a health mod though. What do I got? These 4 are speed. I could do that. Okay, and then here. No, 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 no. No. No, 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 no. I'm looking for a health mod here. Oh, that's not very much speed. All right, let's roll some stuff here. I'm way behind for doing this work, by the way. Nah. That needs to be sold. That might be my best option right now. Not rolling those. I'll try these. I'll be happy with that. Okay. All right, so we increased her speed by about 40, 43. Okay. I'm gonna have to go do some other mods too here. Let's see. 5th brother. Croco Doco, we will get your review done, I promise. I'm just kind of feeling my oats right now. Health and speed. Speed, protection, protection, protection. All right. I haven't... We'll see. I'm just gonna go with unassigned here, and we'll deal with what we get. Let's enhance this puppy. Just get some more stats on it. All right. I don't like that. Let me pull up the crit damage here too. Oop, not that. Not great. This is not a great situation. I'll take 1 shot at this. Take 2 shots at this. Alright, so don't do that. I'm gonna roll. I'm gonna don't slice this mod. Don't slice that if it's you. I'm gonna throw that on there. Okay. We're already better. Okay, I'm just gonna throw this one on. Oh wait, I'll get something better later. And Grimlator, I'm glad you finally get to see how you go about fixing. This is how you fix your mods, Grimlator. That's right. Yeah, I try not to ever upgrade mods unless I'm streaming. Because why would you guys wouldn't want to miss out on this glorious day of fixing mods? That's not a great mod to try to roll on, by the way. I know I shouldn't be doing that, but I am. How good is this? I can replace that if I think my luck has run out. Ba-da-ba-bum-bum. I'm gonna throw this on there. And now we want to get off of this. I got 3 speed mods plus one of these. Okay, 10. We used it all up, guys. I don't like this. I'll try one. I think I'm just gonna... What do I got here? Let's try this baby out. This is probably as good as I'm gonna get here right now. I'm getting a little bored. When it's going my way, I'm happy, and now I just start kind of fading a little bit. We increased his speed some, but that's okay. Fifth brother's all right. Let's get Ninth Sister rolling here, and then we're gonna get some reviews going. Or Eighth Brother, sorry, Eighth Brother. More offense? I don't think I've got more offense in me. These are not good mods. I'm gonna leave Eighth Brother for right now. We'll deal with that another time. We'll deal with that another time. Let me fix the mods that I think I did a GBA and I did a couple on Bass LaShawn. Let's replace those mods. I don't want to miss any. Like, sometimes I catch somebody, I'm like, oh, I took that off a month ago and forgot to replace it. All right, I just need a speed mod here. Unassigned speed mod. I don't have stats in there, right? No. Those are my only unassigned speed triangles right here. I don't really want crit chance, but if I get big speed on there, I'll... No. All right, let's throw one of these bad boys on 12. Offense, defense, protection, defense, health, potency. Let's get that potency on there. And this needs to... I've already got that. Okay, we got that. That's not any better. Okay. Got that. And then Geobird Alpha. There we go. And that's got to be just a health mod, actually. That's fine. Anybody else missing any mods today? Actually, Ninth Sister would be useful for me in a lot of places. Let's get some, let's get some mods down here. I don't need anything major. That's pretty bad. That's better. Okay. Okay. That's a pretty cool little mod right there. We're just throwing a lot of defense on her. Probably should get more protection. Probably too much defense, but let's just throw it on there. I'm not really gonna probably use her until I gotta get some Ufus up, or I gotta get Lord Vader up and running. None of these are really great here. Try that one. There we go. I'm gonna have to repull my mod score here tomorrow. I am ashamed. I have shame. I don't know if I even need speed on her, but there you go. Okay, we got our Inquisitors all modded up. I got Second Sister modded, right? Because she's got to be for the ship. Yeah, good enough. All in all, I would call that a pretty successful day of really working on those Inquisitor mods. That was some good action. I've got a really low bit rate today coming through on my stream for some reason. You're all very welcome for, I think we can call that a clinic. I think we can say, I just put on a mod clinic for all of you, and you're all very welcome. That is how we do it. I will need to let's pull my mod score today. What's my mod score today? 912-322-845. My mod score today, and I'll get this updated, is 5.61, 10.62. I think it batches overnight, right? Isn't that what happens? Anybody know how the Omega mod score batches? Thought I was, where am I here? Right there, okay. What am I at again? 5.61, 10.62. Oh, I actually went down. That's my old mod score. I'm gonna leave it right where it is. I don't want to make it go down. That's gonna be bigger tomorrow. I'm gonna pull this tomorrow. That's gonna be a bigger mod score. So there's my mod score. Take note. We'll try it again at the end of the stream. We'll try again at the end of the stream and see what we get. All right. Senor Hakeem, what's up? That was pretty good. I really can't complain there. That was solid. That was solid. Hello, Finland. American here for work, Finland. You know, my son, one of his best friends lives in Finland. He went to Finland for their wedding. Good kid. I like him. All right, what do we got? We got Croco Doco. Croco Doco. For a new person, what's defense versus protection? Well, defense reduces the amount of damage that you take from incoming attacks. But it improves on it's kind of a sliding scale down. Like, you can only get your defense up to a certain level, and then you're kind of just increasing it to increase it. Now, if you get it really whacked out, it can be really nice. It's a good stat. It's a buttload of, like, most, I'm trying to say here, a lot of these teams have protection recovery, but your defense really won't stack or change throughout the battle. It'll just be what it is. So that's why we look at, like, protection can be a really important stat if you've got protection recovery like you do on your Inquisitor team. You get a bunch of protection on them, and as they recover protection over and over and over again. You know what I'm saying? You think it takes a few days to update? Yeah. Hey, Don M, Stanimal, any other Masters members that I have missed here in the meantime? It's good to see all of you out there today. That's a little, Croco Doco. All right, folks, here is Croco Doco's mod score right here. We just getting started. I'm just getting warmed up. 0.03, no mod score. There is no mod score. There's the front page. This will be a good one. Hey guys, you need to guess out to like the thousands here. You need to guess out deep on this one. Guess deep. Let's play everybody's favorite game. It's time to play the game. Guess the galactic power, everybody. Take a look at this roster. Guess the galactic power. We got an old school Basilishan team in Squad Arena. Are you watching those old AP Games videos from 4 years ago? It was a great team back then. And we got the home one in Fleets. Guess the galactic power, everybody. Take it long. Don't give me like 600K. You gotta go deep on this one. Am I like lagging out on the shorts feed? I feel like I am. Something's going on. I feel like my internet connection is not going so great today. I really feel like my internet connection is not doing very well today. Are you guys seeing me like kind of glitchy, like matrixy today? That's my matrix. That's how the matrix. Messing my hair up. Ain't nobody got time for that. Hey, mods area pain, it happens all the time. That's how Grand Arena works. You just get paired against giant rosters, so. I'm fine on normal YouTube, all right. All right, the guesses are in. Let's take a look. What's that galactic power? 399,776. Durf, you're wrong. Nobody on the shorts feed guessed, and over on the regular feed. Let's see here. 560, 750, 210, 266, 580, 489, 361, 981 is gonna be like a 420 or something. No, 361, 981. That's gonna go to Freak Wildshut. Freak Wildshut. Freak Wildshut, du bist der Gewinner. Congratulations, my friend. Du bist der Gewinner. Heute. Yes. Running Baldman ist hier. Der Platzebaut. That was one of the things So, when I learned German in high school, the textbook had a lot of really funny phrases in it that I still remember to this day. Like, Udo Werner ist mein Lieblingsstar. Udo Werner is my favorite star, my favorite like movie star. Udo Werner. Or ich bin satt, ich platze bald. I'm full, I'm gonna explode soon. Or Ushi läuft umher. Ushi runs around. I think that's it. That might be it. Yeah, ich bin satt, ich platze bald. You're learning German right now, like right this moment? I just taught you German at this moment. Well, welcome aboard to Star Wars Galaxy Heroes Croco Doco? I don't know how to say it. You're not even German, what are you? What is Freak Wildschut? Are you Finnish or Swedish? You're somewhere up there. I'm sorry. Your name is not Freak Wildschut. If you're not from there, or you're like in America and your ancestors are from, you know, the Germanic peoples, the Scandinavian peoples, you're somewhere around there. So, all right. Is everybody ready? Big announcement. Dutch. See, I called it. The Germanic peoples. I almost said something. I think it would be something that would be appropriate if we were discussing history, but we're not, so I'm going to leave it out. All right. Okay, so here's the deal. Sometime in the next week, I'm not exactly sure when yet. Sometime in the next week, I will be releasing my Nooch 2 Perfect farming guide for new accounts in Star Wars Galaxy Hero. We have done all the testing. We've played around with different stuff. We've messed around with this game. The perfect beginning farming is laid out before us in Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes. We know what it looks like. I'm going to be laying out that farming guide for you guys sometime the next week. Big announcement for you. If you are not a member and you haven't seen the video, I'm going to farm it. My new free-to-play account that I'll be launching on or around May the 4th is going to be Nooch 2 Perfect. I'm going to set out the perfect farming path for a new account in Star Wars Galaxy Heroes. This circle is meaningful, and then I'm going to farm that perfect farming path. We're calling it Nooch 2 Perfect. And we're going to set up the perfect account from beginning to executor. How it's going to work. So, I'm just going to give you the advice here, okay? You need to farm your way toward executor with these ships. That means you need to farm the bounty hunter ships. You need to farm the Slave 1. You need to farm the Houndstooth. You need to farm IG 2000. You need to farm Xanadu Blood. You need to farm the Razor Crest and Punishing One. These are the 6 bounty hunter ships you need to be farming every single day in this game. Razor Crest every time you can in the fleet award shop. Farm those ships. You can use those ships. I would recommend Executrix is the fleet to use those ships with. Because Executrix at 5 stars gets you mod materials 3 times a week. This is a 5-minute review, but I'm just going to take my time with it. So we have no other requests so far. We're going to take our time a little bit. Welcome aboard, Paul Yee. Welcome aboard, Resident Fool. So, what's up, Brady Gray? How you doing? Malarkey. Tomas Silvestri. What just happened there? Did the whole world just subscribe to the channel while I wasn't looking? I think YouTube like saves up subs throughout the day and then just drops them all in bunches. So farm up your Executrix. You need it at 5 stars. Farm those bounty hunter ships. Farm the Imperial TIE Bomber. Farm the TIE Advanced. Farm your Imperial TIE Fighter. That's the first couple of fleets we're going to use. We're going to have an Executrix fleet built up. We're gonna have the bounty hunter and executor fleet built up. Okay? I'm also gonna recommend to you that if you want kind of a side fleet, something else to put in there with the executrix, you can farm the geo ships. They would be a nice little add on that, and later you'll farm malevolence with them. That should be your first goal with ships. Now, with your teams here, you're going to want to get your Phoenix up and running, which looks like you're kind of doing here. Hera, Ezra. Something is missing. Tra-la. Tra-la. You need to be all over Captain Rex. You need to be all over Captain Rex. This is your guy. This is your early game guy. This is your mid game guy. This is your late game guy. And he's still an end game guy. This is your guy. Captain Rex turns what is really a crappy team. Like, if you had Captain Rex at 7 stars right now, with these gear levels, you could get Thrawn at 7 stars. I kid you not. I kid you not. This team is complete garbage until you throw Captain Rex into it. That's your guy. Farm that guy along with your other Phoenix. The other teams I recommend for early, this Jedi team you're farming, that's like old school. We're talking Bas Lashan with Jedi. We're talking like 2020-ish. 2021 maybe-ish of the game. It's not a horrible team for you at the beginning of the game, but it doesn't really have a lot of positive long-term consequences, especially if you're not farming Old Republic to try and go get Jedi Knight Revan, which you're not. So, I recommend a roster built around assault battles and getting at least challenge tier 1 done. That's going to be General Veers. You got to farm Admiral Piet for your executor, range trooper, and then 2 more Imperial troopers, and maybe Gar Saxon Imperial Super Commando. They do a lot of lifting for you. So Imperial troopers is 2 assault battles. Phoenix is 2 assault battles. You got Palpatine and Thrawn and Vader. That's going to be a team for you as you go along. If you want to get into a good guild that's doing Geonosis territory battles, you want to farm your Geos as well. Okay? But here's what I'd recommend. You're not in bad shape right now. You're just getting started. You've probably been playing. I'll bet you've been playing for... I bet you've been playing this game for what, 2.5 or 3 weeks? Right, Croco Doco? 2.5 to 3 weeks? You're trying to get Jedi Knight Revan. Well, try harder. You need to try harder. I'm not impressed with your trying. I'm sorry. You haven't farmed Jolie Bindo at all? Try harder, man. Go get... I have no problem with Jedi Knight Revan. I can't argue with that. He's going to help you get some really good work done. So, farm teams to get your 7 months. That's not true. That's impossible. I mean, 7 months on and off at best. You haven't farmed, you don't have any Spectre marquees, you don't have any of the 7 months on and off at best. Glate, what's up? You just start. Yeah, if you've been playing 7 months, you were really just kind of once a week checking in, clicking some buttons and moving out. I feel like you're just starting to take it seriously here lately, but that's what I'd recommend. Get your Phoenix up, get your Imperial Troopers up with Veers, get some Geos on the roster. Farm the Executor. That's where we go with this. That's where we go. But pay attention this week, Croco Doco and everybody else. I'm gonna have that Nooch 2 Perfect Farming Guide out. It'll be out this week, I promise you. Maybe as soon as Sunday. I don't know if I'll have it ready for Sunday though, but it will be out this week, talking about the perfect farming path for new accounts in Star Wars Galaxy Heroes. And I'll be farming it myself. That'll be my new account here coming up in So, Glate! Hey man, welcome aboard on Newt's Nights. It's good to have you there. Give me that ally code and we'll get your review done. I'm not putting you on the mod. I'm not putting you on this mods table, by the way. This is my mods table. Your mods are pretty much non-existent, so. You hate Grand Arena already? Anyway, that's what I'm saying there, man. That's what I'm saying. You got a good start. Kind of everybody gets a good start. Farm that Captain Rex. Trust me, you need Captain Rex. And Sabine's really good too. I didn't do this yet. You know Spanish, you try learning German. Das ist nicht gut. Sehr gut. Anyway, anybody else want a roster review? Because I'm here. I mean, we're not, you know, not just giving them away, unfortunately. Maybe we'll record our video for giving away roster reviews here. We could do that. There you go, Glate. I love you, buddy. Thanks, man. Yeah, if we don't get a lot of action, we'll record that. Video I promised. So, you still got a fever, Allie Gal? That's no good. Got the COVID. When my son was real small, he used to get croup a lot. And, you know that seal cough, he's coughing like a seal. And we go get him some. It wasn't prednisone, but they give him a shot. And prednisone, it was a prednisone treatment basically. And so then one day, he was probably 3 or 4, I don't know. He woke up and he's coughing, and he goes, "Daddy, I got the croup." Oh, he's so cute. I miss my little boys. If you got little boys or little girls, man, I know that, man, I know it's hard. And I know it's hard to keep like your relationship going with your significant other while you're raising kids and running around. You're taking them this way and that way, but you will look back and you will miss those kiddos. I miss them when they were little, man. I think back on those days. I'm gonna cry again. I'm gonna cry right here, man. Man, what a beautiful family I've got, and I got so lucky. So lucky that everybody was healthy and happy and moderately intelligent. Combined Land, get me your ally code, we'll get you a review. Excuse me, hang on. Oh, you got it wrong? No Gibbsy Banks. 981-295-151, okay. Yeah, Combined Land, give me your ally code the same way Glate just gave it to me. Durf has a 3.5-year-old, another one doing 2 months. Man, that's great. Just enjoy the time. It really is. It goes fast, and pretty soon you're in your 50s, and take a look at Glate's roster here. This will be a timed review because it is a, you know. There's Glate's front page, Glate 7237, 87237. July 23rd, 1987. Gotcha, Combined Land. Taking a shot there. February 37th, 1987. Maybe that's it. It's all right, Nav. Enjoy those kiddos. All right, there's the mod score for Glate, 2.12, 2.14. Here's the front page. It's time. Dave, hold on a minute. Dave is gifting memberships, making it green. Coming in hard. Make it green. Ugh. All right, it's time to play everybody's favorite game. Guess the galactic power. Kind of overlap there. There's the front page. Here are the mods, 2.12, 2.14. Guess the galactic power, everybody. All right. Thanks, Dave. Good to see you again, man. Thank you. Dave is back. This one we will enter in the mods. Mod score seems low, but I want to think it's high for the GP. I don't think that's a bad take. I don't know what this is. Bizarre Dilos? Bizardalos? All right, here we go. The guesses are in. Let's take a look. What is the galactic power? It is 1.388 million. Twitch at 1.145 from Will Sample. Over on YouTube, we got 1.48. That'll be a little closer. 1.3 from Panic Monk. No, that's not close. Hey, that's it. 1.3 million. Panic Monk is the winner today. Good job, Panic Monk. Nice guess, sir. Nice guess. Good job. Good job. Hey, if you are lurking out there, it is time for that shout out. If you're lurking, let me know in chat. Give me a big L, a WL if you're work lurking, HWL if you're homework lurking. Let's hear from all of our lurkers. If you're on the Shorts feed, if you're on the Twitch feed, if you're on the regular YouTube feed, let me know that you're lurking. I'll give you a shout out today while after I enter this mod score in right here. Okay, what was the galactic power? What was this? 2.12, 2.14. Hey, nice improvement. Look at that. There was no mod score here, but I did the free view maybe back in February. Nice. Nice job, Glate. 1388014. So 1.3 million. I think you're going to be above average. Yep. Your mod score is more like somebody in the 3 to 3.5 million range. And you're right around... You're right in here. Yeah, that's a nice mod score, man. It's right there. There it is. You're above average. Above average mods. Good job, Glate. Good job. Let's call our lurkers out. Over on Twitch, nobody's lurking on Twitch. On the Vert, nobody's lurking on the Vert. No Vert lurking. Over on YouTube, we got Saw Guerrero, Homework lurking, Jay Chung, Work lurking, Navs Comics lurking, Sensuna, Old Man, Bingo Bango Bongo, The Frozen One, Deacon, Durzo Blint. I got it right that time at least. Vader Raid, Scarandol, and Stanimal are all lurking over there on YouTube. Good to see everybody. Okay. I'm gonna get the timer going on this one. Homework lurking, Ante Badanjak. All right, let's see what we got here. We got 1.3 million. Welcome aboard, Andreas. Give me your ally code. Okay, are we farming the Executor? That's really what I want to see. I think yes. I think yes. I think maybe. Not farming anything there. Well, I think you're farming the Executor, and I think you should keep pushing your way forward for that. Hopefully, you're in a guild that's getting you Mark II or Get 2 currency, so you can farm your Negotiator or Malevolence. We have Wampa, Vader. Okay, we got Old Republic, and we got Jedi Knight Revan and Darth Revan bundles purchased. And we have Jedi Knight Revan at gear 12. We have Darth Revan at gear 12. Darth Malak here. All right, I'm okay with this for a start. You know, honestly, this is 2 different assault battles that are being taken care of here with your Revans. I wouldn't really argue with anybody over a Revan start. I don't think it's perfect, but they're certainly gonna do a lot of good for you in all game modes. You can do a lot of good with the Revans here. I also see some Geos being farmed. So Glate, are you in a guild doing Geonosis territory battles? Because it kind of looks like you are. Yeah, good job. Queenswell, that's what you want. The leader is... You don't really need the leader. I got you, Andreas. Hey, you know what? I have no arguments here. I have no arguments. The one thing I do want to see a little bit of is making your way... These guys are just too valuable. They're just too valuable to leave on the bench. And if you're farming your way toward Executor, you got to get Piet up. You got to get that Veers Trooper team up. And if you really want to be able to make a huge dent in that Forest Moon Assault battle, at low gear, Garsax and Imperial Super Commando will make a big difference on the roster. So I know that these 3 guys and a couple more of them can do okay in the Forest Moon Assault battle. These guys will not apply. Only your troopers and bounty hunters over on the Rebel Roundup. So it's okay. You might be able to get through Challenge Tier 1 with this, actually. You might be able to get through Challenge Tier 1 of Forest Moon with that. Maybe. I don't know if you can 3-star it, though. And I really like the Phoenix, you know, get them up early. But, hey, I am not going to argue with an Executor farm with Jedi Knight Revan and Darth Revan that are fueled by bundles, along with the Geos. I think that's a solid way to start your account. And I think I've made my point about Imperial Troopers. I like the Phoenix because they take on 2 assault battles. They get you Thrawn. And you are putting together a Phoenix team here, so you're going to be okay. It's a good start. It's a good start. What you really want to see with your ships here, and I think this is important to talk about this. So you're farming your bounty hunters a little slowly, but that's okay. You're getting your way toward Executor. You got some work to do on the ships, the TIE Fighter, TIE Bomber, etc. You got some work to do there. You do want to be prepared for it because I know you're in a Geo Territory Battle Guild. I can just tell. You need to be getting either your Separatist ships up and running or your Galactic Republic ships up and running to kind of feed into either the Negotiator or the Malevolence as your first ship. I mean, Negotiator is really good. I kind of like Malevolence because the Geo ships are pretty easy to grab. You got 2 droid ships that don't need pilots for them. It's a really good secondary fleet. Now, should you gear up a Padme team? That's a good question. I'm not super committed to gearing up a Padme team. I mean, I like that you got Padme here. I would be more interested in seeing you get Master Qui-Gon and Padawan Obi-Wan up and running. So, Padme's kind of an old school team. It's not the worst idea, but you're not going to be farming like Lord Vader anytime soon if you're running the account the right way. Maybe if you want to do that, fine, whatever. But I like the idea of a Qui-Gon Jinn with an Omicron. If you're going to do some Galactic Republic early on for Grand Arena, I like Qui-Gon Jinn with an Omicron, your Poncho Bros, and then Anakin and Ahsoka, maybe GK mixed in there. You know, you could probably put together 2 of those full teams, but Yoda's going to go on your Jedi Knight Revan team. So I prefer the Qui-Gon Jinn Omicron. It's a better team. You could do Padme if you want. So there you go. There you go. Is it too late to ask for a roster review? No, aren't you? You're a member now, right? Membership has its privileges. Dave, you've already donated a truckload of money there today, a bunch of memberships. I'll give you a review. Give me your ally code, Dave. Dave, you've earned it. You've earned it. Andreas Vimar. That is a weird combination of names. Andreas is like a Spanish name, and Weimar is very German name. Although we also have somebody else that's out of Spanish. That can't remember now. Weimar is about as German as you get when it comes to names. I'll be honest. I'll be honest. Weimar is about as German as you get. I will be publishing a new video this week also. So, new videos this week. The Nooch 2 Perfect Farming Guide. And I'm going to publish a video about how roster views work on the channel here going forward. Get that out this week. All right, combined land. Let's look at that roster. Dave, I need your ally code. There's combined lands front page. Tai Chi. We've got Jabba. We've got Executor. We got a Rhodium 3. Let's pull that mod score. We've got that's a pretty solid mod score. 4.64, 8.6. There's the roster. It's time to play your favorite game. Yes, the Galactic Power, everybody. The game that brings countries together and solves world peace and removes tariffs from everyone. No more tariffs, no more cheating, free trade for all. Yes, the Galactic Power, everybody. Yep, and Grim Lador, if you check the pinned message in my Discord FAQ, all the answers are in there too. Stuck in between conquest characters and ship farming. What do you mean, like upgrading conquest characters? Is that what you mean? Take a look. Take a look. I sense that the guesses are in. Let's take a look. What is the Galactic Power? It's going to be 9.791, basically 9.8. Guesses are nobody. No, nobody gets it. I'm not even getting. Nope. None of you got it. I'm not mad. I'm just disappointed. Let's get that. Combined land. You fooled everybody. Let's get the mod score entered here. Combined land. You fooled everyone. Good mod score though. 4.64, 8.66. Can't even click on the right thing. Not a lot of improvements. I don't remember looking at the roster. Was that a free view? 9791374. I remember looking at most rosters, and I don't remember this one. 9.7 million, 8.66. So that's, you know what? You are, I'm just going to call it average. You got an average mod score. I'll bet you're right on that line here. 9.7 million. You're just right on it, man. It's just right in there. You're right on that line. It's just a perfectly average mod score, which is not a bad thing. We see plenty of below average mod scores around here. Seriously, am I streaming fine on Twitch and YouTube? My software's just telling me that I've got a bad connection for some reason. Is everything coming through clean? Everything shows me a bad connection. I'm just really curious. Just changed your name? All right. I'm fine on YouTube. Okay. It's weird. I keep getting these messages that I'm just not. Strange. 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 All right, here we go. Let's get this review going for Combined Land right now. We've got, did Dave enter his ally code there ever? Okay, we've got Profundity at 4 stars, Executor at 6 stars. I'm gonna say the thing for you that I'm doing myself right now. I promise you, I don't just tell you to do this, I live this. When you get these ships unlocked, hoard some crystals up and get them to 7 stars. I literally spent 2.5 weeks-ish not refreshing my regular energy, my Cantina energy, my mod energy, and my fleet energy on my main account so that I could take Leviathan to 7 stars when I do it here again in 9 days. I tell you this and I live it. Get the Executor to 7 stars as fast as you can. Get the Profundity to 7 stars as fast as you can. You can buy crystals, you can hoard crystals, whatever you've got to do. They're just not as good at these lower levels. You want to get them up there. All right. So, I mean, I like the farming otherwise. Sharper on Twitch. All right. All right. Yeah, Dave, type it like Alligal. Just put it out there. Punishing one needs to be finished. We got some work going in here. TIE Defender is there. TIE Interceptor. Okay. That's actually a decent fleet for you. Got the Y-Wing. Got the Marauder. We bought the Bad Batch. That fleet's done. How are your Sith looking? Okay, we're on our way toward Leviathan. Now, you said you're kind of stuck. Coca-Cola. You kind of said you're stuck between ship farming and conquest characters. There's one conquest character. There's another. There's another. There's another. There's another. You need some Zetas and everything. Omicrons. I feel like you got the big ones done. I don't know why you can't farm Leviathan and also get those characters up if you want to do that. Not what I wanted to see. That's what I wanted. Good Jabba. Good Poncho Bros. Nothing there yet. Wow, Captain Rex sucks. All right, so if I'm on your roster, I'm farming Leviathan, Leia Organa. That's what I'm farming. I'm finishing off my Executor Profundity, and I'm farming for Leviathan and Leia Organa. If you gave me this roster today, that's what I would do. I'd probably work on my mods a little harder. Mythic, how you doing? Been a minute. So that's what I would. I mean, honestly, that's where I am with this roster. Your Datacrons are okay. Yeah, that's what I'm doing. Pretty straightforward. It's pretty straightforward. 17 months. G'day, mate. So yeah, I'm going for finishing my Executor 7 stars, finish my Profundity to 7 stars, farm like my Leviathan, farm my Leia Organa, and then I'll let the rest shake out as it may. You're probably not very far away from Jedi Master Kenobi if I had to get. Not far away at all. Just gotta get Cody, Clone Sergeant, Isla Secura up there. We got some, yeah, you're not far away from Jedi Master Kenobi. That should be a pretty easy journey for you. That's what I'd be doing. That's what I'd be doing.
Good day.
G'day, g'day. So there's my thoughts on your roster, for what it's worth. Gotcha, Dave. Oh, 265-931-931. You hit the jackpot there. There you go. Yeah, I wouldn't sweat yourself over some conquest characters or whatever. Mythic has made it green. Where are we here? It must be green. Okay. Okay.
Can I talk to you for a second? Can I just talk to you for 1 second? I didn't come here to play Pumbaa on the radio. So tomorrow from 5 to 7, you're gonna give yourself a hand. Green?
All right, so I look fine everywhere, but my computer is, everything's saying I've got a bad feed today. I don't know. All right, let's take a look here at Andreas Vimar's roster, then we'll do Dave. Dave? Mid-TW deployment on a rainy day. Uh-oh. Where are you, Mythic? I don't remember. I want to say you're in Texas with everybody else, but doesn't seem right. Does it ever rain in Texas? Texas is about half desert, half not. Putin mit Kutin. I don't know what that means. Clearly this person is German, even though their name is Andreas Vimar. You thought Mythic was an Aussie? No. No, no, no. Yeah, I know you're in Texas. I know it rains. The rain in Texas falls mainly on the plain. For people, I'll get you in a second here. Okay, here's the front page of this roster. You are not German either, Mythic. Yeah, she's an American. All right, 2.57, 2.72. There's the front page. It's time to play everybody's favorite game. The game that brings every country together for completely free trade. No games, no stolen property, no tariffs. Everybody gets all the good stuff from each other in the world. If you're good at making baskets and I'm good at making corn and they're good at making cars and they're good at making lumber, we bring it all together and positive things happen for the world. That's what this game does. Guess the galactic power, everybody. All right, the guesses are in. The people have spoken. Let's take a look. What's the galactic power? 3.024 million. We had 3.5 on Twitch. I don't think that's going to do it for us. 3.2 says the Frozen One. And the Frozen One is the Gewinner heute. Good job, Frozen One. I know it rains, Sinsuna. You'll have to prove it to me. Let that Discord it up. Let's get the mod score entered. I mean, I don't want to pull up in our private DM here. Oh, is that a mudslide? Is that a mudslide in Texas? You must have had a lot of rain. So there's the highway. This used to all just be like a big hill here. And a big chunk of the hill is faded away. Yikes. Yikes. Ain't no bueno. That ain't no bueno. Let's get the ally code entered here for Filippo / Andreas Vimar. 2.57, 2.72. All right, nice improvement. Nice improvement. Really don't. Well done. Well done. 3024003. Excellent. 3,000,000, 2.72. I think that's going to be a little above average. Yep. You are carrying the mod score of a much larger person. You are carrying the mod score of a 4 million roster rather than a 3 million roster. So good job. Above average. That's what we're looking at yesterday. It snowed yesterday and the day before. Aren't you in Indiana, King of Britons? Right? It didn't snow in Indiana, did it? Are you in Indiana? Maybe you're in, like, I don't know, Saskatchewan. I don't think you're in Saskatchewan. All right, nice mod score. Good job there. Let's take a look at the roster and see the comments you made here. Let's get this timer going. All right, so Andreas Vimar says, free to play, wanted to go the same path as Sanjita, but paused GL layout farm to get Executor. My question is, are my mods on pace? I'm farming them very passively. Well, we already answered that. Your mods are above pace. And guys, that's kind of the point. You don't have to go crazy on your mods to be above average modding early in the game. You just got to work them a little bit. You just got to work them a little bit. Put some effort into your mods. There's that negotiator from the Sanjita farm. For those unaware, Sanjita went the Galactic Republic route. He started his free-to-play account with the negotiator fleet, and he's going for the Marauder. Now, this was before Punishing One came out and kind of set him back a little bit. Although Sanjita has shown you can counter those triple offense executor fleets with your negotiator fleet, you just can't hold your place on defense in fleet arenas. So here's that Galactic Republic fleet with Marauder, Anakin, Ahsoka, B-Wing, Y-Wing, and Plo Koon. It's got a B in there. So that's got that going. What about, and where are we on stars? 7-star negotiator. So what are we doing now that we got 7-star negotiator? Are we farming on a malevolence? That's what I'd really want to see on a new roster. You should do both of those ships. You're in Michigan. No, Mythic's in Michigan. King of Britons is in Michigan. Okay, well that I can see snow there. Now you're farming Executor, huh? I give this a stamp of approval. I give the Executor the stamp of approval. Yeah, good job. Over here, we got CLS up and running. Is that Sanjita? Did he farm CLS? Not really a lot of Galactic Republic going on here. We got Wampa, which is, everybody loves Wampa. There's that Executor farm. There's that Executor farm. Oh, you're getting close. You're getting close. I'm disappointed in you, Sanjita. All right, I love the guy. Hold on. Hold on. I'm joking, but I think he's missing out. I think Sanjita's missing out by not focusing on assault battles. I think assault battles are so valuable, and they're not that difficult. Just getting to challenge tier 1 at least is not all that hard in all the assault battles, or most of them. So you might be able to do challenge tier 1 of, you might be able to do it with this, actually. Forest Moon. Timer going again. I'll bet you can do challenge tier 1 of Forest Moon with this roster. But you're probably not getting through. You might get challenge tier 1. You might get challenge tier 2 of Forest Moon. Challenge tier 1 of the Rebel Roundup. I don't know. I love a good CLS team. I really love a good CLS farm. I have no arguments with that. I don't know why R2D2 is Relic 7 on this roster. I really don't understand why R2D2 is Relic 7. It doesn't make a lot of sense for me. He doesn't have a team to fit on. Just to be blunt, R2D2 really does not have a team. Maybe it's for Rote. I don't know. Maybe that's for Rote platoons. R2 doesn't really have a team in this game, which is sad until you get Leia Organa. Now, you did mention farming Sanjita. He did farm Leia Organa as his first Galactic Legend. So I get that. Maybe that was you started there and you said, I'm going to hold off, whatever. What did you say? Your fleet chart made Discord the very friendly. Yeah, good. There you go. There you go. That's a way you could do it too. Get your fleet chart to help you out. You pause the Leia farm to get Executor. So you are farming Leia, but after you get Executor, going after Leia. Okay. I'm down with that. It's a solid way to go about it. You're getting through challenge tier 1, maybe challenge tier 2 of Ground War also here. You don't have a Sith team at all. Well, you got Treya, Omicron, and Savage, even at low gear levels, and that's not going to do much for you in places of power. You have okay assault battle farming. I like a CLS team as much as I like it. I like your roster, man. Your mods are good. Your mods are better than average. That's a great mod set for CLS. Tenacity, offense, crit damage. That's where we want him. Haven't pointed this out in a while, but Chupio, of course, if the allied leader is a non-galactic legend rebel, CLS, 3PO and Chewie gain 40% of their max health, protection, offense, defense, potency, and tenacity at start of the first encounter, and rebel allies gain half that amount. So, yeah, you got these guys modded properly too. Yeah, you got really good mods. These are great mods. I don't think Leia's a waste. I still prefer Jabba as your first Galactic Legend because of the mods. I like the Poncho Bros in there, but you know what? I'm perfectly happy with this roster. You're looking really good here. This looks really good. Where are you in Grand Arena? Still Carbonite. You'll get out of there pretty soon. Just keep pushing forward. Nice roster. What does Hutten mit Kutten mean? Do I want to know? Huts with cowls. Huts with cowls. So these are huts with cowls. All right, works for me. And it rhymes in German, so there you go. Dave! Let's look at that roster, Dave. There's Dave Ninja Penguin. You guys seen the video with Benedict Cumberbatch can't pronounce penguin? Hold on, we're gonna find that. By the way, Graham Norton his show is better.
Of all the questions.
Hold on. Graham Norton's show, that's way too big. Can I get this in a non-shorts feed? There we go. Ah, come on, I want on Facebook. You know what? All right, so, is there a shorter? Okay.
This is odd.
I don't need closed captions in French, no less. So, Benedict Cumberbatch can't pronounce the word penguin. And I'm going to say this. Graham Norton there is not an American talk show host that has anything on Graham Norton. He's the best. He's better than all the American. I mean, he is and just a great interviewer. Just great interviewer. So let's listen to this here. I think I need to turn the volume down a little bit. I like this a lot.
Of all the questions we had, the one that came up most often was ask Benedict to say the word penguin. What is this about?
Well, apparently I got it wrong repeatedly in a documentary. It wasn't a documentary about said animal. It was a documentary about, I think, about the South Pacific in general. And now I'm completely terrified of the word. I don't go near it.
Well, no, because I know, here's the thing. I thought, oh, I'm sure they're making it up, but we actually looked
You've got
at
it?
this documentary.
Oh, good.
So the documentary is called... The documentary is called Strange Islands. The first one you sort of get away with, and then after that you lose all sense of what we're watching. Let's have a look. Listen carefully.
And the last thing you might expect to see here is penguins. These are Fiordland crested penguins, named after this corner of South New Zealand. So why are these woodlands so attractive to penguins? A freshwater stream through the forest makes a handy highway for a parent penguin heading home from a fishing trip.
Why is he saying penguin? Anyway, I've always thought that was hilarious. Okay. Hey, let's get the music back on. We'll get back in. I just ADD kicking in there. Okay, here is Dave's front page right here. And let's go pull Dave's mod score. I got really distracted there. Five 931 931. All right. There's the mod score, 2.69, 3.27. Here's Dave's roster. We got Sith Empire up front, and we got an Executor. It's time to play your favorite game, the game that unites the world. Guess the galactic power, everybody. That is hilarious, Trader Tots. I just, yeah, that's good stuff. Grimlater's in Indiana. It snowed in Indiana? Penguin. You don't expect to find a penguin here. Yeah, well. You're right, I wouldn't expect to find a penguin anywhere. You're a newer it's a newer free-to-play account. Newer? You've been messing around a bit. Please go easy on me. I don't go easy on me. Graham Norton's wonderful. I recommend Father Ted. I'm not gonna have time to fit another show into my... He's on that show? Is that an old show or something? Anyway, love Graham Norton. All right, well, we got a few guesses in. It's a little bit slow right now. Let's take a look at the guesses for the Galactic Power. And what is it, Dave, on your new free-to-play account? 4.951 million. Let's see, DX Hunter said 4.593. Over on Twitch, 3.68. We're gonna give it to DX Hunter. It's not all that close. It's sort of close. You get a short round of applause here today on the stream. Congratulations. I went easy on you? You're a lady. This guy's name is Dave. I'm not going easy on somebody named Dave. We're gonna pound Dave. All right, 2.69, 3.27. Let's get you on the list. New one. Okay, let's find a dupe. There we go. What was it again? 2.69, 3.27. It's going to be about an average. Maybe it was a little bit below average. 4951713. Okay. So 5 million, 3. It's going to be a little below average. Maybe not. So right on average. You have an average mod score for somebody at your galactic power. Average. You're completely average, Dave. Don't take it personally. There are worse things than average, and we see them all the time on this channel, so don't worry about it. All right, let's take a look, Dave. We got the Executor here. Negotiator, free-to-play account. Punishing one's almost done. Got TIE Defender, but not a lot going on there. I'm surprised when people early in the game farm the shuttle. The shuttle fades as a useful ship really fast. Like, it doesn't really have a spot. So, I'm surprised people farm it. Y-Wing, Clone Sergeant. Yeah, that's, you got a functional fleet here. With that Y-Wing. Where's your Malevolence, Dave? Let's get the Malevolence on the roster. Really? Graham Norton's got copyright on his videos. Cut that out. Yeah, whatever. I'm not gonna worry about it. Yeah, it might matter. Right now? Yeah, whatever. Anyway, yeah, get that Malevolence here, Dave. That would make a lot of sense. And then at 4.9 million, I'm not sure I'm ready for this kind of stuff, although it looks like you've got the Leviathan kind of in mind a little bit, kind of slowly working on it, but you got a ways to go before you need to get that. Yeah, Malevolence is what I'm really looking for here. You got this fleet all built out, but it's not really doing anything for you until you get that Malevolence. You should take your Poncho Bros to Relic 7. Just Relic 5 is not... Poncho Bros are weird with the assault battle. It's like... You either take them to 7 stars and like gear 8 or 9, or you take them all the way to Relic 7. There's no real in between. The first 3 tiers can be done with this. Well, the first 2 tiers can be done under 7 stars, but the first 3 tiers are at 7 stars and gear 8 or 9. The next 2 tiers are Relic 5 and Relic 7, so you should take them to Relic 7. Is Negotiator's not 7 stars? Wait, I must have missed that. Oh, you're right. Oops, my bad. My bad, I wasn't thinking there. Thank you, Lizard King. Yeah, sorry guys. Sorry, Dave. My bad. All right, so if I'm you, I'm taking the Poncho Bros to Relic 7. It's worth it for all the extra gear you're gonna get out of that assault battle. It'll pay off in 6 to 8 months as far as what you spend on them to get them to Relic 7 and you get it back. Got a little Treya team farming going. I have no argument there. Need to get Sign of Nihilus up. You're working on Dark Talon even. Okay, not farming Starkiller. So we got... We're farming Jedi Knight Luke, Jedi Master Luke. This is where I want to see some farming. So, if you're gonna farm for Jedi Knight Luke, you should get Jabba. Just get him moving. Jedi Master Luke is great. A lot of fun. Good character. Jabba is the one, you know, again, I just talk about all the time, but the return on investment is so massive. It's just so massive for Jabba that if you're gonna farm Jedi Knight Luke, you should get Jabba up and running. That's just my thought process. So that's what I think there. Have I seen the important... Yeah, what's going on? Is there some message from Meathead? I just saw that. Sorry, hang on, Dave. Oh, I saw that. What prompted this? Like, I found that very odd. Like, I don't know what happened. Was there some... We've seen people cheating for years. I don't know what to say. I love you, Meathead, but like, there have been people cheating in like Fleet Arena for years. You'll see like a low level home one with some purple gear pilots in there, and they'll be at the top of Fleet Arena with a bunch of executors. Like that's like, to me, that's been going on for years, and that's such an easy exception. If you're running exception reporting, it should be very simple to find a really low-level fleet. That's... I don't know why you couldn't run exception reporting like once a week to find these fleeters, these fleeters in Cheat Arena, the cheaters in Fleet Arena. Like, it's so obvious, and they would do it for months and months and months. I don't know what this is all about. Have you guys... Did something happen? Meathead saw me rolling mods. Meathead saw me rolling mods and decided to say something. I did see this morning or yesterday. I saw it sometime and I was just like, I don't really, since I don't know what it was about, I didn't cover it. Like, I am going to make more of an effort to cover news and new character drops and everything in the game, but I didn't really have much to add to this. Like, okay, go get him, you know, kick him out. I just think it should be right. What Big Ninja just said. There's a 4-star Tarkin level 1 ships beating Leviathans. Right. I've just said this all along. I know how this works. You could very easily have a bot running an exception report. You could do it daily. It would cost nothing. It would cost nothing. There's 100,000 people playing this game every day. Something like 100 to 200,000 people playing this game every day. So you run a daily exception report for out-of-place teams that are winning Fleet Arena, out-of-place teams that are winning. Just add the galactic power. If the galactic power of your fleet is whatever, under 70,000, and you're beating 400,000 fleets, why can't we just pick that up every day and just kill those accounts? I just think it's such a simple thing to do. Now, I'm not a coder, I know, but hey man, I have worked in a highly regulated industry my entire professional career. Banking, finance, mortgage. I've worked in these industries my entire career. We run exception reports to find people that are cheating, or to find, like, if we have work that fell out, we didn't get to it, you know, whatever. We find this stuff. I'm really sorry. It's just not that hard to find. And I speak from experience. I don't have the experience of running a game, but it's not that hard to run a daily or weekly exception report on Fleet Arena and Grand Arena activity to see people that are beating up on high galactic power teams with low galactic power teams, and then dumping them. It's just not hard. It's just not hard. So that's what I got. Don't do that, JWar Tech. So that's my thought. Sorry, I'm sorry, devs. I know you guys are working hard. It's not a shot at you at all, but somebody should grab the reins of leadership and start making sure you run an exception report on a consistent basis. Anyway, Dave, so I would be farming this. You're clearly going after Jedi Knight Luke on your roster. You're clearly also looking at Jedi Master Luke on your roster. You got Rey there. You should be farming for Jabba the Hutt. That's my big feedback here. You got a decent Imperial Trooper team. You don't have Gar and Commando, that's fine. You got a nice Rebel team. Got a good Phoenix team. I'm looking at assault battle farming right now. You got good Sith here. You've got good Jedi there. Jedi Knight Luke will take you to challenge tier 3. So, yeah, I mean, you're in good shape, Dave. You're doing this right. To be fair to Capital Games, their game has only generated a couple $1 billion. Exception workers take literally if you're calculating exception reports by the thousands of dollars, you'd have to add that up over several years. There's just no way. You set it up once and then you just run it. It's very any of you guys who have worked in a professional environment where you run reports and you use an access database, it's not that hard. It could take one coder maybe half a day to set up. Again, I don't know. I'm not a coder. I'm not there, but I've seen it done. I know people. I know intelligent people. I'm not an intelligent person. I know intelligent people that have set this kind of reporting up in a professional banking, mortgage, finance environment to find it, and it doesn't cut. I don't even think thousands of dollars covers it. I really don't. The game has generated a couple $1 billion. This is one of the most successful mobile games in history. Oh, I know, Dave. I know. Your plans by Jedi Master Luke then Leia, but you could transition to Jabba. I get that. So I get that. And Sanjita is a big proponent of Leia first. I just look at the mods, and I know that Leia is better than Jabba and better than Luke. Leia is pretty much better than everybody except Ahsoka, probably. But she doesn't have any return, a very small return on investment, that extra Endor level or whatever that you get with one Omicron in it. Fine. Jabba's return on investment, it's 10,000 crystals a month for those mods. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. You only have one laptop. You're asking a lot for a company that won't test new material before releasing it. I love our devs. I know they work hard, and I do know they work hard. I just think somebody should take point on that. And Leia beats Ahsoka, but straight up, yeah, but Leia loses to Reva. I proved that. They only made $250,000 in one day with the cup bundle. They can't afford it. Yeah, who did that? Was it Gerbil that did the math on that? That's great math. Capital Games made 250 grand off of cup bundles. 250 grand, and that was easy math to do. We'll do it here in a second. We'll just double up on Gerbil doing it. Hey, Dave, I like it, man. I like everything you're doing. I like your path. I would definitely do Poncho Bros to 7 stars. Your mods are average. You can keep working on your mods. I point to Jabba and Poncho Bros as mod fixers, so yeah. Nice job, Dave. ETH Fan has made the stream another High Council member. We love our High Council members. All of our members, from Padawans to Disciples, to Knights, to Masters, to the High Council. You all make this channel great. Thank you very much for all your support. Yeah, you know what? Something I've had to learn with streaming. I'll say this: when I was a young man, I had unlimited bottles of energy. Like I have always had more than one thing. Like I've never in my life been working one job and didn't have stuff going on the side. I've never in my life in college. I mean, in high school, I was in the plays. I was doing speech and debate. I was on the golf team. I was working at the golf course. Then in college, I was in the plays. I was working 30 hours a week. I was at one point doing like Bible studies and stuff. Then when I had kids, I was raising kids. I was working a full-time job. I was gaming on the side. I eventually ended up working 2 jobs at that. This is basically 2 jobs on top of my, I mean, I've always had a lot of energy. However, I do burn the candle at both ends, working on content and working my other job and making sure I'm spending time with my wife, because my wife is the best and I really like spending time with her. And my son is the best. He still lives here at home for a little while longer. And I'm gonna make myself cry again. I keep talking about my kids and I'm making myself cry. I love my boys so much. I love my kids so much. Anyway, I like spending time with them. So what I'm saying is I got a lot going on. Like, I'm working 40 hours over there for the man. I'm working 35 to 40 hours for you guys. I'm giving a bunch of time to my family. So I got a lot of candles burning, a lot of balls in the air. And sometimes I get a little tired. You know, sometimes the old man just gets a little tired. I've learned to recognize that. And that's why I came in on, was it Wednesday? And we had a short, I streamed Grand Arena Wednesday. I kept it short. We got out of there. It was like an hour 15. That's a really short stream for me. Most of my stream, I mean, we're at 2 hours right now, and I feel like we're short. So I'm at least usually 2 to 4 hours, 2 to 4.5 hours is our stream time. So we kept it short on Wednesday. And then Thursday, I'm like, and I went and took a nap. I went to sleep early. And then Thursday, I'm still tired, dude. I'm like, I need to get some sleep. So I normally stream on Thursday. So I took Thursday off. And then we're back here, refreshed, ready to go on Friday. So thanks, Heath fan. Thanks, Heath fan. You got tossed an ad as I started crying. You cried last night at the Girl Scout Awards. Yeah, exactly, man. I get that a lot. I've always looked young. It is amazing, Grimletter. It is amazing. I've always gotten that. When I was 20 years old, I was still playing kids on stage. Literally, I was in The King and I played Prince Chulu Longcorn. I was like 12 years old at the time. Dave, coming in hot with those pounds. Those pounds are making up some real ground on American dollars right now.
Thanks for the review. Def, take your point on Jabba. Next stream would be great if you could look at main account, which is a mess.
Let's do it. Remind me to do that, Dave. So yeah, I've learned to recognize when I need to step back and take a couple days off of streaming, or maybe just not make a video that day because I'm just burning out or I'm tired. So I'm learning that as I go. We've got the channel at this point. I am 2 months away from 5 years on YouTube running this channel. And it's pretty much 5 years of daily content and often 2-3 videos a day. So yeah, Christian MDQ, what's up? Another High Council member has joined the stream. Let's play Red Dragon's intro here. Yeah, can't get burned out. But I love doing it. I love doing it, man. Someday I'll be here, guys. Someday we're gonna get this to where I'm just streaming 8 to 10 hours a day every single day. We'll get there, I promise. All right. Dave is going bazonkers. Thanks, Dave.
Ashes, work a little less, and to the extent I can help, here you go.
Thank you, Dave. Thank you. Your friend thinks I look like Neil Patrick Harris in his prime. Hang on 1 second. You ready? Not so much. I can suck it in. Neil Patrick Harris is lean and mean, man. That guy is killing. We're about the same age. I think we're like almost literally the same. Take a look here. Yeah, he's 1 year younger than me. He's 11 months younger than me. So, yeah, we're the same age. He's crushing it, man. I don't think I look like Neil Patrick Harris, but thank you to your friend. Thank you to your friend. Good to see you, Taganik. All right, guys, I think we're gonna wrap it up here. You think I look like a Chippendale? No, no, nobody wants to see that. Nobody wants me on stage, Magic Mike in it. That's not what anybody wants to see. Let's see who's streaming out there. We got some folks out there streaming. I think I saw Calvin streaming. Let's go watch. Let's go get Rabid Beaver today. You guys want to watch the Beeve? Is he on Twitch? Yep. All right, we're gonna go raid. We're gonna go raid Rabid Beaver on Twitch and YouTube. I will see you guys in the morning. I'll be here. We're gonna play Grand Arena tomorrow morning, so join me then. Maybe some more roster views, some more fun. Definitely for all will be had. Dave, thank you for once again for fueling the channel. I appreciate you and every single thing you do. We'll review your main roster next time we're on. Guys and girls, ladies and gentlemen, have a great day. I'll talk to you very soon, and of course, always remember.